Welcome to News Today with WDW News Today. I'm Tom Corliss. Here now, the news for November 3rd, 2021. Well, I lied. Before we get to the news, I want to mention something real quick. We are doing the first of our two charitable auctions for this season. It's ongoing right now. It's at auction.wdwnt.com, and it's to benefit Give Kids the World, which is a great organization here in the Orlando area that helps terminally ill children and their families have a wonderful vacation right here at Walt Disney World. It's a great thing they do there, and obviously we've been supporting them for years, whether it's a portion of our live event tickets or our studio ticket sales for right here at WDWNT Celebration, wherever we've been. And this is a great new way. We've felt it was not just do Toys for Tots every year, which we do obviously Thanksgiving weekend every year, but we wanted to do something for Give Kids the World as well. So again, the auction is live right now. It has a lot of really cool stuff from Disney parks all around the world. I have a bunch of stuff from the grand opening of Hotel New York, The Art of Marvel. There's stuff from right here at Disney World for the 50th anniversary. Really cool stuff from Tokyo, all over the place. And even some Universal stuff from Universal Studios Japan, their 20th anniversary. There's Fraggle Rock plush. And then there's some experiences, including spend a day with me at Walt Disney World. There's another one where Nick will pick you up in his maxi van. It's a real thing. We have another one where the Outside the Bubble guys will take you for a drink. And last but not least, a WDW News Tonight VIP experience. That and so much more. Again, auction.wdwnt.com. 100% of the proceeds go to Give Kids the World. Please go check it out. It'll end live right here. We will host a show right here on the YouTube channel to count down the end of the auctions on Saturday evening. Make sure you join us for that if you're watching things, because we'll sort of guide you through the auction as it happens. But anyway, let's get to the news. The Jingle Cruise has come home for the holidays at the Magic Kingdom, making use of the new culturally sensitive scenes for the refreshed jokes. But there seem to be some adjustments still being made. In fact, the sleigh ride Sadie has had its signage removed. The name overlay featured a spear just a few days ago, and now it's once again the St. Cruise Sadie, which is what it was before Jingle Cruise. I guess they didn't realize that there was a spear present and someone decided this needed to go. So I guess they didn't really examine the overlay that much before they installed it, even though they went through all these changes in the last year at the ride. Someone at the last minute was like, hey, something slipped through, let's go and remove that. It's unclear if they'll rename the boat, if they'll come up with a new sign, whatever. Obviously the spear is the problem they've deemed here, so we'll see what happens with the Sadie boat. The holiday season is upon us, and that means new limited release and limited edition Christmas pins at Walt Disney World. We found this year's collection of limited release pins in ornament boxes at the Frontier Trading Post, in addition to a Lilo & Stitch Countdown Jumbo pin. Each ornament represents a different classic Magic Kingdom attraction. There's pins representing Peter Pan's Flight, Dumbo the Flying Elephant, Space Mountain, Pirates of the Caribbean, Main Street USA, the Haunted Mansion, the Mad Tea Party, and Walt Disney's Enchanted Tiki Room. Pins are $17.99 each, and they come in really cute boxes. The entertainment schedule has been released for Disney Very Merriest After Hours at the Magic Kingdom. Among the events is the return of the parades and a new Cinderella Castle stage show. Here's what one night might look like. Remember, hours change for the event, so not all will be the same. But the Reindeer Wranglers will be found in Frontierland at 9:25, 10:30, 11:40, and 12:35. Excuse me. Mickey and Minnie's Very Merry Memories at the Castle Forecourt stage. This is a show combining aspects of all the previous Castle Christmas shows. Will perform at 9:25, 10:35, 11:45, and 12:50. Mickey's Once Upon a Christmas Time parade will perform twice nightly at 9:45 and 12:05, and Minnie's Wonderful Christmas Time fireworks show at 11:15 p.m. Meanwhile, the Club Tinsel Dance Party in Tomorrowland will take place from 9 p.m. to 1 a.m. Again, hours will fluctuate, so check the times guide, but that gives you an idea of just how the party lays out. Disney's Hollywood Studios is getting ready for Christmas with lights, a giant tree, Snow machines, and more. In fact, silver tinsel now adorns the front entrance of the park. Tinsel full of colorful ornaments atop with red bows. Decorations can be seen in the crossroads of the world, and garland lines the roofs of the shops and guest services. Street lamps near the entrance have entire Christmas trees on them, and miniature Christmas lights can be seen in plants outside the Theater of the Stars. The fan-like machines will blow fake snow across Sunset Boulevard during sunset season's greetings. And these lights and machines are near the Twilight Zone Tower of Terror, which lights up again for that show. Snow machines could also be seen on top of buildings on Hollywood Boulevard. Over at Echo Lake, Gertie is ready for Christmas. She has her Santa hat on, and this year is holding a special 50th anniversary ornament. How cute. The ornaments were added to Echo Lake a few days ago, but now a giant Christmas tree towers over the island in the center. The tree is wrapped in gold tinsel and covered in ornaments. The ornaments and baubles in the tree include candy canes, Santa's face, and more. The tree is topped with a white star. The street lamps around the lake are wrapped in silver garland with a giant ornament-like decorations installed over the lights, and green umbrellas around Echo Lake have been transformed into Christmas trees. The shops and restaurants of the area have garland wreaths around their windows, and even the Indiana Jones Adventure Outpost has wreaths and decorations. Now you can get your hands on holiday merchandise throughout Disney's Animal Kingdom. We found this holiday tumbler for sale at Discovery Trading Company. Tumbler is gold with purple print. The image on the tumbler features a series of animals that come together to form the shape of a snowflake, and the designs are similar to the area's holiday decor. The tumbler is $24.99. We also found some limited edition pins. The first resembles the bird animal lantern found at the Riverside Depot. The lanterns are designed to resemble the puppets in the Merry Menagerie. The pin flips open to reveal a colorful image of the Tree of Life Awakenings. And the second pin resembles the owl animal lantern and flips open to reveal a scene, but this time from the classic Disney animated film Bambi. The limited edition animal lantern pins are available at Discovery Trading Company. Again, in Animal Kingdom, they're a limited edition of 2,000 each. I had to get them because I love everything they do in the front of the park for this season. Merry Menagerie, the decor, the Tree of Life Awakenings are all, I think, my favorite current Christmas offerings at Disney World. And the pins are so cute. They're little sculpted versions of the really pretty decor. I love them. Speaking of Animal Kingdom, even more decor is now in place throughout the park. Take a quick tour around. Wreaths and garlands have been installed at the parking entrance and outside the park entrance. The tree is decked out with animal and nature-themed ornaments, mixed in with some more traditional holiday iconography like ribbons and snowflakes. Under the tree is a collection of toys themed to Disney characters, including Stitch and characters from Winnie the Pooh. And at the ticketing stand, exotically decorated garlands hang from the top of the signage. Themed garlands are up at the tap stiles, accented by purple flowers. And as guests make their way to Discovery Island, they can spot ornately decorated lampposts, while an ornamental bird's nest is above. Island Mercantile looks ready for the return of the Merry Menagerie, with gorgeous garland decorated in gold and white with animals posted above. Holiday music can also be heard here and throughout the park. Inside the shop, many of the merchandise displays now have holiday gifts. The garlands hung by the elephants match their colorful, artsy style, and Discovery Trading Company continues the theme with plenty of decor both outside and in. The Riverside Depot entrance has a lovely pair of owls and snowflakes adorning the exterior, and more animals are found on a nearby entrance, including a squirrel, fox, and owl. Guests will once again be able to enjoy a horse-drawn sleigh ride through the woodlands of Disney's Fort Wilderness Resort and Campground starting December 1st. The sleigh rides will be available on select nights throughout the month of December. Each carriage fits up to 4 adults or 2 adults and 3 small children. One trip is 25 minutes, and guests board the sleigh at the Tri-Circle D Ranch barn near the Settlement Bus Depot. The sleigh ride costs $75. Reservations are recommended. It can be made in advance by calling 407-WDW-PLAY or 407-939-7529. Annual pass holders and Florida residents can now book a discounted room at select Walt Disney World Resort hotels for early 2022. Pass holders can save between 10 and 25% on rooms for stays most nights from January 2nd through March 10th. Proof of Florida residency and a valid Walt Disney World annual pass are required. The offers are applicable for a minimum of 1 night and a maximum of 14. The number of rooms allocated for each offer is limited, and advance reservations are required. With guests from the United Kingdom and Ireland about to be able to travel back to the United States for the first time since early 2020, Walt Disney World announced that ticket packages purchased from these countries will have special pricing for Disney Genie Plus service. The Disney Magic ticket will offer the upcharge service for about £7 per guest per day, which roughly equates to about $8.10 in US dollars. For those who purchase a 14-day ticket, a significant discount off the $15 a day price we pay. 7-day tickets offer Genie Plus for about £11, which equals $12.71 US. These tickets also include Park Hopper and Memory Maker options, which includes unlimited Disney Photo Pass downloads. For guests looking for some serious savings, currently a 14-day Disney Magic ticket is being sold for arrivals beginning January 1st through October 25th, 2022, for the same price as a 7-day ticket at £469. It's a race through Walt Disney World history for the inaugural Run Disney Springtime Surprise Weekend, running March 31st through April 3rd, 2022. The race schedule, themed to attractions found at the resort's theme parks, is as follows. There's the Expedition Everest 5K that's right, it's back on April 1st. Race will once again feature a nighttime 5K combined with a scavenger hunt, but this time the hunt will be conducted during the 5K. Meanwhile, there's the Race for the Taste 10K on April 2nd, which will mirror the 10K from the past, but now the race will celebrate the newest attraction at Walt Disney World, Remy's Ratatouille Adventure. There's the Tower of Terror 10-miler back as well on April 3rd. The race will still be the 10-miler, but it'll be run in the morning instead of at night. Runners who sign up for the Springtime Surprise Challenge can test their endurance by participating in all 3 events. That's 19.3 total miles, and earn a special challenge medal while perhaps also reminiscing throughout the weekend. Additionally, there'll be a sunrise yoga session at the Magic Kingdom on March 31st. Registration opens on the Run Disney website for Club Run Disney Gold and Platinum members on December 7th at 10 a.m., with general registration beginning December 9th. Virtual races will also be held the same weekend, with registration beginning on December 14th. I'm thinking about the Everest 5K. I think that's going to be my first Run Disney thing, because I remember people just went on and on about the Everest Challenge and how cool that was. So we'll see if registration remains open. I am not a Club Run Disney member, as you would imagine. So we'll see if the registration lasts. See if I get lucky. Whether it's an eye-opener to kick off a day at the parks or a cup to close out the night, coffee drinkers can find a Disney spin on that Cup of Joe, now available at Walt Disney World. Just weeks after the Wonderland Tea launched new flavors, Mickey's Really Swell Coffee has debuted with a variety of flavors and roasts. Coffee is available in both boxes of 12 single-serve cups and 12-ounce bags. The artwork on the packaging shows Mickey and Minnie at various locales around Walt Disney World. Flavors include hazelnut, signature blend, morning roast, and organic. 2 flavors are exclusively available as grounds. That's French vanilla and pumpkin spice. The bags cost $13.99 each, while a box of 12 single-serve cups costs $16.99. The refurbishment of Mickey's Filler Magic at the Magic Kingdom is moving along. In fact, the marquee, which you may remember had some damage earlier this year, is being updated and refurbished. In fact, the color has been changed. It's now mostly blue. It's really interesting. It's been gold since it opened back in 2003. The words Mickey's and the yellow banner with the concert for the eyes and ears are still there in gold, though. The right side of the marquee is still the original gold color. We expect that'll be done very soon. The marquee isn't the only area seeing work, though. Sections of pavement in front of the entrance have been redone as well. Of course, as you know, Mickey's Filler Magic is not only getting exterior work, they're also inside converting it to a digital projection system and adding a scene from Coco, which debuted earlier this year at Disney California Adventure. Mickey's Filler Magic is expected to reopen at the Magic Kingdom on November 12th. Zach Ridley with Walt Disney Imagineering posted to Instagram that new alien trees and landscaping are currently being installed in World Discovery at Epcot. In fact, this is being done just footsteps away from Guardians of the Galaxy Cosmic Rewind, which will open next year. So they're getting ready. You know, the rumor is first half of next year we're going to get to visit the Wonders of Xandar Pavilion. So this is a step in the right direction. Maybe that Xandarian spaceship is going to land relatively soon outside of this building. Remy's Ratatouille Adventure is often scurrying at Epcot, and very soon guests will be able to listen to tunes from the attraction. Disney Music Licensing has revealed that music from Remy's Ratatouille Adventure will release on Friday, November 5th. The single offers 2 tracks, Remy's Rat Pack and Ratatango, for a combined duration of 9 minutes and 14 seconds. Both tracks were composed by the incomparable Michael Giacchino, who has also created the score for the film and, of course, many other wonderful Disney things. Previews of both tracks can currently be heard on the Disney Music Licensing website. Of course, in recent days, both Harmonious, the full soundtrack to that, and as well the You Are the Magic song from Enchantment have been released as well. A section of scaffolding has been installed near the upper floors of the Twilight Zone Tower of Terror as they are working on the attraction. In fact, they cut a hole in the building, which required the attraction be closed on Wednesday. It's unclear for how long the attraction will be closed. This was an unannounced refurbishment. It may reopen on Thursday. It may not. Stay tuned to the website. We'll let you know. This was not a planned thing. It just seems like it was something that had to be done. There doesn't seem to be much merchandise representing Triceratops Spin at Walt Disney World. In fact, throughout its history, I think there's only been a couple of pins kind of when the attraction opened. But now there is a limited edition Magic Band. We found this at Discovery Trading Company in Animal Kingdom. The band is yellow. It has the Triceratops Spin logo on one side and Disney's Animal Kingdom logo on the other. Each band is limited to only 1,000 pieces. It doesn't say it, but we assume this is celebrating the 20th anniversary of the attraction, which is just a couple weeks away. The box features the ride's logo on one side, an image of the ride appearing on the front of the box, and a look at more of the band shows one of the Triceratops from the ride and a meteor streaking across the background like one of the ones that circles around the top. The other part of the band has top spinning. The band retails for $39.99. A popular entertainment act is returning to Animal Kingdom, one that has been gone from the park since the COVID closure in March of 2020. Divine, the stilt-walking living vine character, will return to the park in some capacity, quote-unquote, next week, according to cast members. It's unclear how the act will be altered or if it even will be in order to distance the character for safety, but cast members are still waiting to hear the verdict on that. Either way, the act will be back. Now, folks, we just need Citizens of Hollywood, Citizens of Main Street, Hoop-de-Doo. We need those now. When are those happening? A white rhino was born late last night at Disney's Animal Kingdom, according to Dr. Mark Penning. This is the third white rhino calf born at the park in the past 13 months. The species is endangered. Mom Lola and the calf will remain backstage to nurse and bond. The calf's weight and sex are unknown at this time. A name will likely be announced later as well. The images come from the backstage keeper cam. Dr. Penning is Disney's Vice President of Animals, Science, and Environment, as you've heard me say several times on this show. Need a new set of playing cards for your camping trip? Well, then pick up this new 50th anniversary set available at Fort Wilderness Resort and Campground. On the front of the playing card box, you can see the 50th logo towards the top. The box also shows a preview of the card designs. It's also fitting that Chip and Dale are the Joker cards. Of course, Mickey Mouse is on the Ace of Diamonds, and the ever-so-popular Hoop-de-Doo musical review is also featured. The deck costs $14.99. While we were there, we also found this Loungefly canvas backpack celebrating the 50th anniversary of Fort Wilderness. The backpack features a large flap on the front that fastens with two straps, and the flap has several patches. A Fort Wilderness Resort and Campground patch is the largest one, sits right in the middle. There's also a Meadow swimming pool patch, a Walt Disney World logo patch as well, and lifting the flap reveals a patch for the Tri-Circle D Ranch. A Disney Parks Loungefly label is stitched on the front of the backpack, and just below that is a 50th anniversary of Fort Wilderness logo. The bag has a blue patch with the 50th logo embroidered in the center. There's also two variations of the Fort Wilderness patch on other parts of the bag. My personal favorite, there's a patch for the Fort Wilderness Railroad, the short-lived offering. Look it up, kids. Really fascinating history. The bag retails for $85. The Grand Floridian Resort and Spa is getting us excited for Thanksgiving with the return of some of their delicious autumnal treats. The pumpkin pie cake pop is coated in white chocolate dyed orange to resemble a pumpkin. The festive fall leaf sprinkles decorate the bottom. It's $7.99. The autumnal apple pie cupcake returns this year. It's a cinnamon spice cupcake filled with baked apples and topped with sugar, with a sugar pumpkin and buttercream in shades of orange, yellow, brown, and sage. Costs $5.99. The review on our website. It's been just over a month since the Contemporary Resort debuted a newly reimagined lobby featuring the art of Mary Blair, but now the space is already seeing changes to the furniture and artwork. Various chairs throughout the lobby have been changed out for other options. Another change is the Tomorrowland concept art for Disneyland that hung in one section has been removed, and it's been replaced with more art showcasing Disney's Contemporary Resort, how it looked back in 1971. This is weird considering that art just was there a month ago and someone decided it needed to go away. It's a weird choice. Pick up some new gear that proves your allegiance to the Resistance at Resistance Supply and Galaxy's Edge at Disneyland. We found a couple of new shirts, a throw blanket, and a few open edition pins. We also found this poncho, which is amazing. The camouflage-esque jacket will help you blend right in with the Resistance. It, of course, resembles what the Rebellion wore in Return of the Jedi, also the rainwear that the cast members in Galaxy's Edge will wear when it rains at Disneyland. That's very rare. Here, not so much. Costs $99.99. Finally, if you're in need of a new phone case, you could try out this new Black Spire Outpost data pad. The case is customizable with different decorative pieces that come with it. It costs $44.99, and yes, it does replicate what some fans were making themselves back when the land first opened. They kind of ripped them off, but Disney, does own the property. So, the full list of specialty food and drink items has been released for the holidays at Disneyland Resort. These items will be available during the holiday season, November 12th through January 9th. You can head on over to DisneylandNewsToday.com for the guide and stay tuned for reviews of all of these items when they're released in a couple days. An Orange County Superior Court judge has ruled that the Disneyland Resort and its contractors are not subject to the City of Anaheim's 2018 ballot measure that would eventually increase the minimum wage to $18 an hour. This is according to the Orange County Register's Alicia Robinson. The ballot measure, which was approved by voters in 2018, requires businesses who receive subsidies from the City of Anaheim to raise their minimum wage to at least $15 an hour in 2019, and then by $1 each year, leading to $18 by 2022. Resort workers sued in 2019, claiming that Disney was subject to the measure but hadn't complied with it. Yet Judge William D. Claster ruled last Friday that while Disney had benefited from an agreement made back in 1996 that used hotel taxes to pay for a new parking structure for the resort, those agreements didn't qualify as a subsidy or tax rebate as defined in the measure. Of course, back in August of 2018, Disney canceled tax incentive agreements with Anaheim, which would have used hotel taxes to help pay for a luxury hotel at the resort, which of course was canceled as a result of the dispute. In a statement, Anaheim spokesperson Mike Lister said, quote, "While we never want to see a dispute like this play out in court, we appreciate the judge's determination. It validates what we had already knew and have said. The City of Anaheim does not provide any rebate or subsidy to Disney." Lister added that the 1996 agreement, which ultimately resulted in the creation of the Mickey and Friends parking structure, was part of a $1.9 billion expansion of the Anaheim Resort from 1997 to 2001. The expansion was a public-private partnership reflecting shared investments in Anaheim's visitor economy. It has been a great return on investment for our city, residents, and neighborhoods. Disneyland will finally be opening up the standby queue for Web Slingers, a Spider-Man adventure. It's one of Disneyland Resort's newest rides, located in Avengers Campus at Disney California Adventure. In August, we told you about some days where boarding groups were still available late into the afternoon, but more often than not, they would fill quickly. Of course, a few weeks ago, Disneyland updated their website to say that they may turn off the virtual queue. Well, now, as of Thursday, the virtual queue is not going to be in use daily. It'll be standby instead, but they do warn you they can turn on that virtual queue at any time. Disneyland Paris cast members have been given the opportunity to choose between two designs for their 30th anniversary name tags. One design is white with gold accents, while the other is gold with white accents. Man, how different. Both feature, they're just inverted. Both feature the Disneyland Paris logo and the 30th anniversary logo that looks like Mickey's ears. Disneyland Paris will celebrate their 30th anniversary. They'll begin that event in March of next year. Personally, I like the really gold one. I think it stands out. It's super cool. In order to be more inclusive of non-binary genders, the opening announcement for the Tokyo Disneyland Electrical Parade Dreamlights has replaced "Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls" with "Good evening and welcome one and all." You can hear the alternate announcement directly on our website. Also, we have a full video of the parade right here on the channel that you can watch. Its return performance marking the first nighttime parade to return to a Disney park in the world since COVID-19 began. So it's pretty significant. Of course, you may remember a couple months ago at Disneyland, the fireworks announcements were changed. At Disney World, they've been changed too, to be more inclusive. This is historically a little more important for the fact that the "Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls" is part of that opening of the electrical parade. It's not before the parade. It's really kind of part of the parade. And it's been that thing that has opened the parade since 1972. So it is really jarring to hear it be different in this case. Obviously, the parks have been through 100 fireworks shows. I'm being a bit extreme, but they've been through many fireworks shows in their time, so it's not really a big deal. In this case, it's altering something that's been a part of the parks for a long time, but obviously, it's also good to include people. Those are both, there's validity on both sides of that argument, I suppose. But again, if you want to watch the parade for yourself, it's right here on our YouTube channel. For more information on these stories and more, head on over to WDWNT.com. This program is brought to you by our official travel agent sponsor, The Vacationeer, the engineers of your next magical vacation. Sit back and let their team of vacation planning experts craft your family's next trip. The best part, their services are free. Hotel, park tickets, Genie Plus, Lightning Lane, and more. Visit WDWNT.travel for details. The Vacationeer, again, the official travel agency of WDWNT. If you're enjoying the show, be sure to like this video, subscribe to WDW News Today here on YouTube for more great content, and click the bell for notifications. Also, make sure to hit select all notifications so you never miss an episode of the show. On Thursday night, don't miss WDW News Tonight live at 9 p.m. right here on this YouTube channel. We have a packed show for you. We have Liquid Magic. They're going to show you how to make 4 Walt Disney World drinks and make them a little special for your holiday party. We're going to have Who Wants to Win a Lot of Core Bucks, our version of Who Wants to be a millionaire. Obviously, we don't have $1 million to give you, so we had to change it. We're also going to continue our countdown of the 50 biggest moments in the history of the Walt Disney World Resort. All that and lots of laughs Thursday night at 9 on WDW News Tonight. For the worldwide leader in Disney Parks news, this is Tom Corliss saying, enjoy the rest of your today. Have a great, big, beautiful tomorrow.
WDW News Tonight is our weekly comedy show combining the news of the week, comedy segments, thoughtful discussions, insane characters, parody commercials, games, and more. Watch live on Thursdays at 9 p.m. and become a Wigs member to get access to a bonus post show. Watch WDW News Tonight episodes anytime and live on YouTube, or get the audio-only version on iTunes and other podcast services.